counter, turning my cheap white porcelain to gold. An old man shifts his coat beside the register, looking for a warmth against the cold. He catches my eye and gives a gentle nod, setting down his mug with quiet grace. He points outside toward the wet asphalt, asking if the forecast called for rain. I tell him I forgot my small umbrella, and he smiles away a little of my pain. He shared a story from a distant summer town, before the world began to move so fast. We traded words until the coffee settled down, and found a comfort lingering from the past. Two strangers talking in the quiet golden haze, while simple kindness mended weary days. He tells me how he worked the harbor docks, back when the ships were painted deep maroon. I listen while the steam begins to fade away underneath the soft late autumn noon. He says the young folks rush too fast these days, missing every flavor in the cup. The waitress brings another steaming pot to pour, filling up the empty spaces in between. I never learned his name before he reached the door, yet he felt like someone I had always seen. The clock strikes 8 upon the wooden wall. He tips his hat and steps into the street. The yellow light still dances on the floor, where two unknowing lives happen to meet. You said last night the cream would always settle down. I watch it turn the bitter coffee soft and brown. The waitress wipes a spot that's been there since July. A brass bell rings out softly as the mailman passes by. A hound dog sits outside beside the floral shop. The barber across the street is sweeping with his mop. The radiator hums a steady winter hymn. A golden shaft of light spills past the curtain rim. The old jukebox clicks before a record starts to spin, while pleasant morning chatter lets the daily warmth come in. A gentleman in corduroy folds up his local news, and polish gleams like velvet on a cobbler. leather shoes. A lady counts her pennies near the glass display. The cashier smiles and tells her it's a lovely day. Two sparrows peck a biscuit crumb upon the ledge. A potted fern is leaning near the table edge. The toast pops up with butter, melted thick and sweet. A red bus squeaks its brakes along the quiet street. You told me time moves faster when you start to count the years. Yet sitting in this booth, no heavy worry interferes. The spoons are softly clinking in a gentle, steady rhythm, and every little thought I brought is sitting right here with them. The steam is slowly drifting high. The front door swings once more. I leave a silver quarter on the counter near the door, remembering your words from yesterday, and softly walking on my way. Cinnamon and roasted beans drift through the open door as Arthur shakes his heavy coat upon the tile floor. The little brass bell rings above its familiar tiny chime, and Martha nods to welcome back a friend from older time. She doesn't ask what brought him in today. She sets a yellow napkin on the tray. He takes his seat beside the window pane to watch the trolley splashing through the rain. She pours the coffee black and brings his toast, delivering the care he treasures most. He turns the paper pages to the local sports and news, and taps his faded leather shoes to jukebox country blues. A couple in the corner booth shares a blueberry scone, while Martha wipes the counter off with patience of her own. She doesn't ask what brought him in today. She sets a yellow napkin on the tray. He takes his seat beside the window pane to watch the trolley splashing through the rain. She pours the coffee black and brings his toast, delivering the care he treasures most. Decades ago he bought a ring just down this quiet street. Now every passing hour brings a habit soft and sweet. The bakery next door begins to smell of toasted rye, and life keeps moving gently as the silver cabs go by. He takes his seat beside the window pane to watch the trolley splashing through the rain. She pours his toast, delivering the care he treasures most. Arthur folds his paper up and leaves a folded bill. Martha smiles and tells him to stay warm against the chill. The brass bell gives a chime until tomorrow time. Butterscotch yellow floods the corner of the booth, spilling slow across the napkin holder and my toast. A gentleman in corduroy is searching for his youth, or maybe just the reading glasses that he lost. He points toward my steaming mug with a warm and gentle smile, asking if the dark roast brew is worth the extra mile. I tell him that the hazelnut is better than the rest. He slides into the vinyl bench and settles in his vest. A casual comment about the chilly early breeze turns into 60 winters spent beside the quiet seas. He shows a faded photo from a wallet made of thread, and suddenly the room is full of kindness left unsaid. Honeyed amber glow catches on his silver hair, reflecting off the metal spoon he uses for his tea. He says he walks 3 miles just to catch the fresh, clean air before the busy city streets fill up with company. I tell him about the small town where I learned to ride a bike. It seems 2 different travel paths can look a lot alike. We watch the steam rise slowly from the porcelain and tin, and neither one of us remembers how the cold got in. A casual comment about the chilly early breeze turns into 60 winters spent beside the quiet seas. He shows a faded photo from a wallet made of thread, and suddenly the room is full of kindness left unsaid. The waitress brings a warmed up pot to fill our cups again. 2 strangers sharing moments that don't cost a single dime. The clock behind the register is turning past 10, and listening to old stories feels like turning back in time. He tips his wool cap softly and he wishes me good day. I watch him step into the golden light across the street. A simple morning conversation gently glides away, an unexpected comfort when 2 lonely lives meet. Scratchy flannel catches on my thumb. I feel the raised weave of the thread. Suddenly the winter chill goes numb, and 50 years vanish instead. I am sitting on the porch again, watching red leaves tumble down the lane. The smell of starch and iron fills the room. The clock unwinds its quiet pendulum. You smoothed the seams and stood beside the square, while autumn winds blew color through your hair. We bought 2 tickets for a late night train, and promised not to mind the coming rain. Soft silk slips across the wooden chest. The golden embroidery still shines clear. I trace the frayed collar you like best, and almost feel your shoulder near. The old record starts to turn real slow, playing tunes we loved so long ago. You smoothed the seams and stood beside the square, while autumn winds blew color through your hair. We bought 2 tickets for a late night train, and promised not to mind the coming rain. Time wears down the thickest coat of wool, yet every stitch holds secrets by the yard. My heart remains a packed and quiet school, where keeping every lesson isn't hard. Coarse thread in an idle hand, yesterday feels close at last. I wrap the winter tight again, and smile into the gentle past. The clock was clicking slow and deep. The house was falling softly, fast asleep. A sudden memory of how you laughed broke through the silence like a winter draft. I put my silver spoon against the glass and watched another quiet evening pass. The radio light glows amber warm, a gentle shelter from the storm. I hear a melody we used to play before the summer slipped away. We spun in style along the aisle inside the town hall, while winter drifted quietly against the back wall. You held my coat with hope and said we'd never grow old, before the simple chapters of our lives were phantom in the yellow light. The velvet armchair keeps its faded red, where all those gentle spoken words were said. I touch the photo frame upon the shelf and smile at 21 and my young self. The kettle whistles low beside the stove, beneath the shadow of the maple grove. Time moves like syrup from a wooden spoon beneath the silver late September moon. I close my eyes and hear your leather shoes stepping in rhythm to the evening news. We spun in style along the aisle inside the town hall, while winter drifted quietly against the back wall. You held my coat with hope and said we'd never grow old. Before the simple chapters of our lives were told, now amber lanterns illuminate the pavement tonight, and catch a fleeting phantom in the yellow light. The ticking clock returns to steady beat. A car rolls slowly down the empty street. Two sugar cubes still melt inside my tea, and leave the gentle shadow of you with me. .30 flashes red beside the register tray, as steam rises soft from a porcelain bowl. I close my tired eyes and I drift far away to a morning ahead when we both have grown old. Your silver hair catches the gentle front light, and two little spoons clink together in peace. The years fly like leaves in an autumn parade, where memories settle and never fade. We will order 2 teas with a slice of sweet plum, and laugh at the cozy wool hats that we wear, while the waiter remembers where we always come, reading headlines from papers that float in the air, holding hands on the table without any care. The streetcar will rumble along a bright lane, just like it does on this young Tuesday day. You will trace every mark on the rain-dappled pane, while the baker puts warm cinnamon biscuits away. We will talk of the long road we traveled so far, with the very same smile that you give me right now. We will order 2 teas with of sweet plum and laugh at the cozy wool hats that we wear, while the waiter remembers where we always come, reading headlines from papers that float in the air, holding hands on the table without any care. Time is a river that carries us home, turning our youth to a quiet gold shore. I look at you now and I know where I am. I will love you then even more. 7:30 ticks slow on the wall by the door. The future is simple and quiet and clear. We are 72 at our table once more, and everything good is right here.
Last night you told me winter comes too fast, yet here the old radiator hums along. A silver napkin box reflects the street, while someone plays a 30-year-old song. The baker wipes his apron on his knees. A green steam rises from a paper cup. A tired mechanic counts his pocket change and slowly folds his crossword puzzle up. The brass bell jingles at the heavy door. A rain puddle dries upon the tiled floor. A lonely postman blows upon his thumbs, while butter melts inside a folded scone. The corner clock forgets to strike the hour and leaves a quiet world to bloom alone. I watch a sparrow hop along the ledge and wonder if you found your way back home. A checkered curtain sways against the glass. Two retired teachers whisper by the wall. The counter boy wipes down the counter twice before he lets the yellow blinds down fall. A stray dog trots past through the misty lane. A jar of peppermint is sitting sweet. An old lady adjusts her knit blue scarf and taps her rubber boots to match the beat. A delivery van pulls up against the curb. This gentle quiet is too fine to disturb. The lonely postman blows upon his thumbs, quiet world to bloom alone. I watch a sparrow hop along the ledge and wonder if you found your way back home. You said that life moves faster than we think, when we were standing in the chilly driveway lane. Now I'm sitting here with steam against my eyes. I find a sweetness in the slow refrain. The waitress fills my mug with black roast tea. A yellow leaf rolls past the entry door. I trace the rings upon this wooden tabletop and wait to hear your footsteps on the floor.
Heavy steel brake squeal rings across the damp pavement. A newspaper bundle drops against the glass door. You hang your wet raincoat up behind the counter and smile like you used to 40 years before. You sit down beside me, heavy on the vinyl, and tell me your knees are aching with the cold. We watch the steam rising off our chipped china mugs, forgetting for a minute how the hours start to run. The town is waking up in quiet little shrugs, and you pass me a napkin before I even ask for one. A copper kettle whistles as the butcher rolls his on and out. You shake your head and chuckle at the troubles we once talked about. The world outside goes rushing by to chase a higher pay, but we can keep this corner quiet all the live long day. You tell me your grandson learned to drive last Friday and scraped up the fender on a parking meter pole. I laugh till I cough and reach out for my water. It feels good to listen while the steady minutes roll. Old Martha brings over fresh cinnamon toast and asks how your sister is doing down south. Years ago we ran through the back alleys in the rain, chasing after light that we thought would never end. Now the simple rumble of the trolley on the main is enough to make a warm heart recognize a friend. So take your sweet time with that last bite of pie. The street sweeper finishes and wanders out of view. I will see you right here tomorrow at 8, when the city turns its wheels and starts anew. maple seat takes all my weight tonight. As rain begins to tap against the kitchen glass, I take a yellow pad and turn the desk lamp bright to write a message back to where the shadows pass. You stand at 21 with hair blown in your eyes, so eager for the world to notice who you are. Don't hurry up the hill, my boy, the view won't change too fast. Hold on to every simple joy before the spring is past. Put down the heavy coat you brought from home. Forgive the clumsy words you said last Tuesday afternoon. She loves the way you walk beside the river bend. The winters pass much quicker than you ever knew back then, and everything you feared would break will mend. I know you worry hard about the rent next month, and if that second-hand guitar will stay in tune. You count your silver coins upon the diner plate and wonder why the night won't bring a harvest moon. Just keep that crumpled note she sent you from the coast. It holds more truth than all your doubts combined. Don't hurry up the hill, my boy, the view won't change too fast. Hold on to every simple joy before the spring is past. Put down the heavy coat you brought from home. Forgive the clumsy words you said last Tuesday afternoon. She loves the way you walk beside the river bend. The winters pass much quicker than you ever knew back then, and everything you feared would break will mend. I wish that I could send this paper through the floor to drop beside your boots outside the garden door. You thought that getting old meant losing all your flame, but sitting here tonight, I still remember every name. So take a breath, young man, and let the record play. The coffee's still quite warm here at the end of day. You did just fine. You made it through fine.
A sudden memory snap, the quiet in the hall. The pendulum stopped swinging on the wooden wall. I grabbed my woolen coat and headed out the door to sit inside the diner with the checkerboard floor. The street was still asleep beneath the coat of gray. before the town awoke to start another day. Old Mr. Gable turns the sign upon the latch and strikes a tiny fire with a wooden match. The blue kettle whistles as the water starts to boil. A white ceramic cup receives a heavy brew, while neon letters flicker in a shade of blue. The lady in the apron wipes mahogany clean. Fresh rolls of yellow butter grace. This cozy scene, the world outside stays frozen as the steam rises high, and gentle rain begins to fall down from the sky. A newspaper unfolds across a corner booth. The headline tells a story from our faded youth. A bell above the doorway gives a tiny chime as patrons step inside to steal a slice of time. The baker brings a tray of hot vanilla scones and speaks into the receiver of a rotary phone. Old Mr. Gable turns the sign upon the latch and strikes a tiny fire with a wooden match. The blue kettle whistles as the water starts to boil. A white ceramic cup receives a heavy brew, while neon letters flicker in a shade of blue. The lady in the apron wipes mahogany clean. Fresh rolls of yellow butter grapes. This cozy scene, the world outside stays frozen as the steam rises high, and gentle rain begins to fall down from the sky. The polished chrome reflected every passerby underneath the quiet autumn afternoon sky. Each table holds a secret that the morning gave, saved inside a haven that the gentle hours pave. A white ceramic cup receives a heavy brew, while neon letters flicker in a shade of blue. The lady in the apron wipes mahogany clean. Fresh rolls of yellow butter grace. This cozy scene, the world outside stays frozen as the steam rises high, and gentle rain begins to fall down from the sky. The rain taps on the glass pane slow. The radiator hums down low. A quiet haven, warm and sweet, right on the corner of the street. The glowing red 4 on the bedside clock blinks in the silence. I close my eyes and travel forward 30 years ahead. see us sitting in two rocking chairs under the willow, holding worn wooden cups and sipping lemon tea instead. Your silver hair will catch the fading afternoon beam, and we will talk about the days when we were young. Time marches forward without taking a rest, but I can picture how we will weather the test. We will sit by the window watching red leaves fall down, tracing old photographs from our favorite small town, laughing soft at the mistakes that we made long ago, finding comfort in the quiet as the winter winds blow. The number 4 ticks onward to 5 while I am dreaming. I imagine your gentle smile when the night grows cold. You will point to the frame resting up on the mantelpiece, remembering the summer when our love was brave and bold. We won't need bright city lights to keep us warm back then, just a scratchy woolen throw wrapped around our knees. Years pass quickly like water through a clear riverbed stream, yet every tomorrow holds a piece of this sweet dream. I hold you close tonight so I remember every line, knowing those future days will keep your heart beside mine. The clock ticks softly onward in the peaceful room. I smile knowing where our future path will lead, just you and me, years away, under the evening moon.
A tiny chip on this porcelain shaker catches the light. I spin it slow with my index finger, sitting alone. The steam is rising from my dark roast coffee, quiet and bright. Another day begins its steady hum, feeling like home. The waitress winks and refills my cup without a word. Outside the glass, the early traffic hums along the street. I smile inside at every simple sound I have always heard. The clock upon the wood panel wall strikes 8 today, while old friends gather in the corner booth to pass the time. I count my blessings in the quiet thoughts I never say, and let the gentle cadence of this morning turn to rhyme. I check my pocket for the small brass key I always keep. It locked a door I left behind some 30 years ago. Some memories sit in dusty drawers, and some run deep. I watch the cream swirl slowly round, comfortable and slow. The newspaper on the counter tells of news from far away, but right here in this vinyl booth, the world feels soft and clear. I take a sip and close my eyes to welcome in the day, grateful for the simple comfort keeping me right here. The porcelain shaker settles down beside my empty plate. A gentle bell above the front door rings as folks walk through. I put 2 quarters on the check before it gets too late, and step out to the sidewalk with a world that feels brand new.
Pale honey rays spill across the counter, turning my cheap white porcelain to gold. An old man shifts his coat beside the register, looking for a warmth against the cold. He catches my eye and gives a gentle nod, setting down his mug with quiet grace. He points outside toward the wet asphalt, asking if the forecast called for rain. I tell him I forgot my small umbrella, and he smiles away a little of my pain. He shared a story from a distant summer town, before the world began to move so fast. We traded words until the coffee settled down, and found a comfort lingering from the past. 2 strangers talking in the quiet golden haze, while simple kindness mended weary days. He tells me how he worked the harbor docks back when the ships were painted deep maroon. I listen while the steam begins to fade away underneath the soft late autumn noon. He says the young folks rush too fast these days, missing every flavor in the cup. The waitress brings another steaming pot to pour, filling up the empty spaces in between. I never learned his name before he reached the door, yet he felt like someone I had always seen. The clock strikes 8 upon the wooden wall. He tips his hat and steps into the street. The yellow light still dances on the floor, would always settle down. I watch it turn the bitter coffee soft and brown. The waitress wipes a spot that's been there since July. A brass bell rings out softly as the mailman passes by. A hound dog sits outside beside the floral shop. The barber across the street is sweeping with his mop. The radiator hums a steady winter hymn. A golden shaft of light spills past the curtain rim. The old jukebox clicks before a record starts to spin, while pleasant morning chatter lets the daily warmth come in. A gentleman in corduroy folds up his local news, and polish gleams like velvet on a cobbler's leather shoes. A lady counts her pennies near the glass display. The cashier smiles and tells her it's a lovely day. Two sparrows peck a biscuit crumb upon the ledge. A potted fern is leaning near the table edge. The toast pops up with butter, melted thick and sweet. A red bus squeaks its brakes along the quiet street. You told me time moves faster when you start to count the years. Yet sitting in this booth, no heavy worry interferes. The spoons are softly clinking in a gentle, steady rhythm, and every little thought I brought is sitting right here with them. The steam is slowly drifting high. The front door swings once more. I leave a silver quarter on the counter near the door, remembering your words from yesterday, and softly walking on my way. Cinnamon and roasted beans drift through the open door as Arthur shakes his heavy coat upon the tile floor. The little brass bell rings above its familiar tiny chime, and Martha nods to welcome back a friend from older time. She doesn't ask what brought him in today. She sets a yellow napkin on the tray. He takes his seat beside the window pane to watch the trolley splashing through the rain. She pours the coffee black and brings his toast, delivering the care he treasures most. He turns the paper pages to the local sports and news, and taps his faded leather shoes to jukebox country blues. A couple in the corner booth shares a blueberry scone, while Martha wipes the counter off with patience of her own. She doesn't ask what brought him in today. She sets a yellow napkin on the tray. He takes his seat beside the window pane to watch the trolley splashing through the rain. She pours the coffee black and brings his toast, delivering the care he treasures most. Decades ago he bought a ring just down this quiet street. Now every passing hour brings a habit soft and sweet. The bakery next door begins to smell of toasted rye, and life keeps moving gently as the silver cabs go by. He takes his seat beside the window pane to watch the trolley splashing through the rain. She pours the coffee black and brings his toast, delivering the care he treasures most. Arthur folds his paper up and leaves a folded bill. Martha smiles and tells him to stay warm against the chill. The brass bell gives a chime until tomorrow time. Butterscotch yellow floods the corner of the booth, spilling slow across the napkin holder and my toast. A gentleman in corduroy is searching for his youth, or maybe just the reading glasses that he lost. He points toward my steaming mug with a warm and gentle smile, asking if the dark roast brew is worth the extra mile. I tell him that the hazelnut is better than the rest. He slides into the vinyl bench and settles in his vest. A casual comment about the chilly early breeze turns into 60 winters spent beside the quiet seas. He shows a faded photo from a wallet made of thread, and suddenly the room is full of kindness left unsaid. Honeyed amber glow catches on his silver hair, reflecting off the metal spoon he uses for his tea. He says he walks 3 miles just to catch the fresh, clean air before the busy city streets fill up with company. I tell him about the small town where I learned to ride a bike. It seems 2 different travel paths can look a lot alike. We watch the steam rise slowly from the porcelain and tin, and neither one of us remembers how the cold got in. A casual comment about the chilly early breeze turns into 60 winters spent beside the quiet seas. He shows a faded photo from a wallet made of thread, time. He tips his wool cap softly and he wishes me good day. I watch him step into the golden light across the street. A simple morning conversation gently glides away. An unexpected comfort when two lonely lives meet. Scratchy flannel catches on my thumb. I feel the raised weave of the thread. Suddenly the winter chill goes numb, and 50 years vanish instead. Sitting on the porch again, watching red leaves tumble down the lane. The smell of starch and iron fills the room. The clock unwinds its quiet pendulum. You smoothed the seams and stood beside the square, while autumn winds blew color through your hair. We bought 2 tickets for a late night train and promised not to mind the coming rain. Soft silk slips across the wooden chest. The golden embroidery still shines clear. I trace the frayed collar you like best, and almost feel your shoulder near. The old record starts to turn real slow, playing tunes we loved so long ago. You smoothed the seams and stood beside the square, while autumn winds blew color through your hair. We bought 2 tickets for a late night train and promised not to mind the coming rain. Time wears down the thickest coat of wool, yet every stitch holds secrets by the yard. My heart remains a packed and quiet school, where keeping every lesson isn't hard. Coarse thread in an idle hand, yesterday feels close at last. I wrap the winter tight again and smile into the gentle past. Clock was clicking slow and deep. The house was falling softly, fast asleep. A sudden memory of how you laughed broke through the silence like a winter draft. I put my silver spoon against the glass and watched another quiet evening pass. The radio light glows amber warm, a gentle shelter from the storm. I hear a melody we used to play before the summer slipped away. We spun in style along the aisle inside the town hall, while winter drifted quietly against the back wall. You held my coat with hope and said we'd never grow old, before the simple chapters of our lives were told. Now amber lanterns illuminate the pavement tonight and catch a fleeting phantom in the yellow light. The velvet armchair keeps its faded red, where all those gentle spoken words were said. I touch the photo frame upon the shelf and smile at 21 and my young self. The kettle whistles low beside the stove, beneath the shadow of the maple grove. Time moves like syrup from a wooden spoon beneath the silver late September moon. I close my eyes and hear your leather shoes stepping in rhythm to the evening news. We spun in style along the aisle inside the town hall, while winter drifted quietly against the back wall. You held my coat with hope and said we'd never grow old, before the simple chapters of our lives were told. Now amber lanterns illuminate the pavement tonight and catch a fleeting phantom in the yellow light. The ticking clock returns to steady beat. A car rolls slowly down the empty street. Two sugar cubes still melt inside my tea and leave the gentle shadow of you with me.
.30 flashes red beside the register tray. Steam rises soft from a porcelain bowl. I close my tired eyes and I drift far away to a morning ahead when we both have grown old. Your silver hair catches the gentle front light, and two little spoons clink together in peace. The years fly like leaves in an autumn parade, where memories settle and never fade. We will order 2 teas with a slice of sweet plum and laugh at the cozy wool hats that we wear, while the waiter remembers where we always
like it does on this young Tuesday day. You will trace every mark on the rain-dappled pane, while the baker puts warm cinnamon biscuits away. We will talk of the long road we traveled so far, with the very same smile that you give me right now. We will order 2 teas with a slice of sweet plum, and laugh at the cozy wool hats that we wear, while the waiter remembers where we always come, reading headlines from papers that float in the air, holding hands on the table without any care. Time is a river that carries us home, turning our youth to a quiet gold shore. I look at you now and I know where I am. I will love you then even more. 7:30 ticks slow on the wall by the door. The future is simple and quiet and clear. We are 72 at our table once more, and everything good is right here.
Last night you told me winter comes too fast, yet here the old radiator hums along. A silver napkin box reflects the street, while someone plays a 30-year-old song. The baker wipes his apron on his knees. The green steam rises from a paper cup. A tired mechanic counts his pocket change and slowly folds his crossword puzzle up. The brass bell jingles at the heavy door. A rain puddle dries upon the tiled floor. A lonely postman blows upon his thumbs, while butter melts inside a folded scone. The corner clock forgets to strike the hour and leaves a quiet world to bloom alone. I watch a sparrow hop along the ledge and wonder if you found your way back home. A checkered curtain sways against the glass. Two retired teachers whisper by the wall. The counter boy wipes down the counter twice before he lets the yellow blinds down fall. A stray dog trots past through the misty lane. A jar of peppermint
to match the beat. A delivery van pulls up against the curb. This gentle quiet is too fine to disturb. The lonely postman blows upon his thumbs, while butter melts inside a folded scone. The corner clock forgets to strike the hour and leaves a quiet world to bloom alone. I watch a sparrow hop along the ledge and wonder if you found your way back home. You said that life moves faster than we think, when we were standing in the chilly driveway lane. Now sitting here with steam against my eyes, I find a sweetness in the slow refrain. The waitress fills my mug with black roast tea. A yellow leaf rolls past the entry door. I trace the rings upon this wooden tabletop and wait to hear your footsteps on the floor.
Heavy steel brake squeal rings across the damp pavement. A newspaper bundle drops against the glass door. You hang your wet raincoat up behind the counter and smile like you used to 40 years before. You sit down beside me, heavy on the vinyl, and tell me your knees are aching with the cold. We watch the steam rising off our chipped china mugs, forgetting for a minute how the hours start to run. The town is waking up in quiet little shrugs, and you pass me a napkin before I even ask for one. A copper kettle whistles as the butcher rolls his on and out. You shake your head and chuckle at the troubles we once talked about. The world outside goes rushing by to chase a higher pay, but we can keep this corner quiet all the live long day. You tell me your grandson learned to drive last Friday and scraped up the fender on a parking meter pole. I laugh till I cough and reach out for my water. It feels good to listen while the steady minutes roll. Old Martha brings over fresh cinnamon toast and asks how your sister is doing down south. Years ago we ran through the back alleys in the rain, chasing after light that we thought would never end. Now the simple rumble of the trolley on the main is enough to make a warm heart
recognize a friend. So take your sweet time with that last bite of pie. The street sweeper finishes and wanders out of view. I will see you right here tomorrow at 8, when the city turns its wheels and starts anew.
Heavy maple seat takes all my weight tonight, as rain begins to tap against the kitchen glass. I take a yellow pad and turn the desk lamp bright, to write a message back to where the shadows pass. You stand at 21 with hair blown in your eyes, so eager for the world to notice who you are. Don't hurry up the hill, my boy, the view won't change too fast. Hold on to every simple joy before the spring is past. Put down the heavy coat you brought from home. Forgive the clumsy words you said last Tuesday afternoon. She loves the way you walk beside the river bend. The winters pass much quicker than you ever knew back then, and everything you feared would break will mend. I know you worry hard about the rent next month, and if that second-hand guitar will stay in tune. You count your silver coins upon the diner plate and wonder why the night won't bring a harvest moon. Just keep that crumpled note she sent you from the coast. It holds more truth than all your doubts combined. Don't hurry up the hill, my boy, the view won't change too fast. Hold on to every simple joy before the spring is past. Put down the heavy coat you brought from home. Forgive the clumsy words you said last Tuesday afternoon. She loves the way you walk beside the river bend. The winters pass much quicker than you ever knew back then, and everything you feared would break will mend. I wish that I could send this paper through the floor to drop beside your boots outside the garden door. You thought that getting old meant losing all your flame, but sitting here tonight, I still remember every name. So take a breath, young man, and let the record play. The coffee's still quite warm here at the end of day. You did just fine. You made it through fine.
sudden memories snap the quiet in the hall. The pendulum stopped swinging on the wooden wall. I grabbed my woolen coat and headed out the door to sit inside the diner with the checkerboard floor. The street was still asleep beneath the coat of gray before the town awoke to start another day. Old Mr. Gable turns the sign upon the latch and strikes a tiny fire with a wooden match. The blue kettle whistles as the water starts to boil. A white ceramic cup receives a heavy brew, while neon letters flicker in a shade of blue. The lady in the apron wipes mahogany clean. Fresh rolls of yellow butter grace. This cozy scene, the world outside stays frozen as the steam rises high, and gentle rain begins to fall down from the sky. A newspaper unfolds across a corner booth. The headline tells a story from our faded youth. A bell above the doorway gives a tiny chime as patrons step inside to steal a slice of time. The baker brings a tray of hot vanilla scones and speaks into the receiver of a rotary phone. Old Mr. Gable turns the sign upon the latch and strikes a tiny fire with a wooden match. The blue kettle whistles as the water starts to boil. A white ceramic cup receives a heavy brew, while neon letters flicker in a shade of blue. The lady in the apron wipes mahogany clean. Fresh rolls of yellow butter grapes. This cozy scene, the world outside stays frozen as the steam rises high, and gentle rain begins to fall down from the sky. The polished chrome reflected every passerby underneath the quiet autumn afternoon sky. Each table holds a secret that the morning gave, saved inside a haven that the gentle hours pave. A white ceramic cup receives a heavy brew, while neon letters flicker in a shade of blue. The lady in the apron wipes mahogany clean. Fresh rolls of yellow butter grace. This cozy scene, the world outside stays frozen as the steam rises high, and gentle rain begins to fall down from the sky. The rain taps on the glass pane slow. The radiator hums down low. A quiet haven, warm and sweet, right on the corner of the street. glowing red 4 on the bedside clock blinks in the silence. I close my eyes and travel forward 30 years ahead. I see us sitting in 2 rocking chairs under the willow, holding warm wooden cups and sipping lemon tea instead. Your silver hair will catch the fading afternoon beam, and we will talk about the days when we were young. Time marches forward without taking a rest, but I can picture how we will weather the test. We will sit by the window, watching red leaves fall down, tracing old photographs from our favorite small town, laughing soft at the mistakes that we made long ago, finding comfort in the quiet as the winter winds blow. The number 4 ticks onward to 5 while I am dreaming. I imagine your gentle smile when the night grows cold. You will point to the frame resting up on the mantelpiece, remembering the summer when our love was brave and bold. We won't need bright city lights to keep us warm back then, just a scratchy woolen throw wrapped around our knees. Years pass quickly like water through a clear riverbed stream, yet every tomorrow holds a piece of this sweet dream. I hold you close tonight so I remember every line, knowing those future days will keep your heart beside mine. The clock ticks softly onward in the peaceful room. I smile knowing where our future path will lead, just you and me, years away under the evening moon.
A tiny chip on this porcelain shaker catches the light. I spin it slow with my index finger, sitting alone. The steam is rising from my dark roast coffee, quiet and bright. Another day begins its steady hum, feeling like home. The waitress winks and refills my cup without a word. Outside the glass, the early traffic hums along the street. I smile inside at every simple sound I have always heard. The clock upon the wood panel wall strikes 8 today, while old friends gather in the corner booth to pass the time. I count my blessings in the quiet thoughts I never say, and let the gentle cadence of this morning turn to rhyme. I've checked
check my pocket for the small brass key I always keep. It locked a door I left behind some 30 years ago. Some memories sit in dusty drawers and some run deep. I watch the cream swirl slowly round, comfortable and slow. The newspaper on the counter tells of news from far away, but right here in this vinyl booth the world feels soft and clear. I take a sip and close my eyes to welcome in the day, grateful for the simple comfort keeping me right here. The porcelain shaker settles down beside my empty plate. A gentle bell above the front door rings as folks walk through. I put 2 quarters on the check before it gets too late, and step out to the sidewalk with a world that feels brand new.